Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. So if I remember right, we came to the town, investigate the situation in Helives, and we're probably going to be heading to that cave that I mentioned last time. If I remember right. There's a talkative lady over here. Very, very talkative. Wouldn't shut up, actually.
First it was the sailors, and then even a small girl caught the demon blight. I was sure it was going to start spreading through this town as well, but then, after that incident, it just went poof and disappeared. I guess I was expecting a little more after hearing how contagious it was. I wonder what really causes it. Who knows? I heard of this one village in Eastgand where everyone caught it at once. It wiped out the entire town. I hope the Abbey develops a cure quickly. I can't wait for the day where we can live without fear.
Did you hear anything about any demons that were there? Heh. 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 If only I had a cure for demon blight. I'd make a king's ransom selling it. Good to know your intentions are true and just. That's right, kids. Flap your wings.
Poor Medusa.
Are you a friend of hers?
Yeah, she used to live just down the road from me. Medusa raised her daughter Diana all on her own. And then they up and murdered the girl.
Murdered? By whom?
The exorcists. Once Diana caught the demon blight, the damned Abbey exterminated her like a rat.
How cruel.
I felt just terrible, but I suppose there wasn't much else to be done with her. But Medusa, she hated the Abbey for what they'd done, so she barricaded herself inside the sanctuary. She just kept on screaming, all like, demons have feelings too.
What happened after that?
I wouldn't have been surprised to see her executed, but luckily, she was spared that much. An exorcist stopped the guard who was about to cut her down, said, "Don't kill her, she's receptive."
Receptive, huh?
I think that's their way of referring to her deep faith. Before all this, she was a real devout lady.
That was certainly kind of them.
Medusa really cherished her daughter. Can't much blame her for blowing up like that. But the Abbey, they don't care so much about feelings. Reason is all that matters to them. They don't take kindly to people disrupting their order.
You people and your feelings. Zombies have feelings too. I hope Medusa has it in her to repent. Don't know why I struggled so hard with that.
If you go north from Helives, you'll come upon the Thaldes ruins, which are Abbey property. Mainly, it's used as a checkpoint for hauling ore that's extracted out of Mount Killerhouse. But between you and me, I hear the Abbey also uses it as a prison camp.
A prison camp? Are they capturing demons?
Heavens no! The demons they kill on sight. No, these prisoners are human criminals. Not long ago, this woman killed someone and locked herself up in the sanctuary. I hear she got hauled off to the camp.
Why do you think the Abbey would use the ruins for a prison camp?
Who knows? Maybe they need a place to deal out their harshest punishments. The Abbey's not known to be forgiving after all. But these are just nasty rumors I heard. Of course, I don't believe a word of it.
Of course not. Now don't go and report what I just said, alright? Yes, the demon is en route to report you. You're gonna be in trouble now.
I can't believe the demon blight has spread into the city now.
Scary times.
Well, the one who caught it was a little girl, so they were able to deal with her before anything bad happened. But the problem was that the demon girl's mother tried to hide her.
That's only human nature.
These are dangerous times. We dare not let our emotions control us. One person's selfishness could endanger the entire community.
Oh, right.
Thankfully, an upstanding citizen noticed something suspicious and reported the child to the Abbey, but the mother went mad and killed him in retribution. And what makes it all the more lurid is, I heard the man she killed was a fellow she was actually thinking about marrying. The daughter had been dead set against her mother remarrying. You can taste the irony.
That's horrible.
She had it coming. If there's anything worse than demons, it's people who can't control themselves.
So, Diana was a girl-turned-demon who was killed by an exorcist. And her mother Medissa hated the Abbey for it. And the Abbey is using the Faldi's ruins up north as a prison camp.
It's a lot like what happened to Kamawana, isn't it?
It's natural for a mother to love her own child. To make that a crime.
What I'm curious about is the use of the word receptive to describe Medissa.
So long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. If our interpretation of that ancient book is right, it likely means she's receptive to Inominat's power.
Meaning they brought Medissa to those ruins where there's an Earth Pulse point, and then they made her into a Therian.
That would certainly put all the pieces together, yep. Plus, if this Therian the Abbey created already hates them, that's all the better for us.
Yeah, I imagine she'd be willing to work with us. Although, it sounds almost too easy. Did I jinx it? I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Probably, but we won't find out until we try.
True. Let's head for the ruins.
And don't worry, you totally jinxed it.
I can only imagine that this is going to go smoothly. Let me go make sure we're stocked up on everything before we go off on a random adventure again. Wait, I don't need both of those. We'll stock up on everything that we don't have. So yeah, as expected, we're going to go and...
The Faldi's ruins are north of Helaves.
The Earth Pulse point is to the north, too. Probably in the very same place.
We're gonna go up there and ruin everything. Is it this way?
Helaves
I
is
think it's this way.
different now, isn't it?
Maybe, but you've changed too.
True. When I first met all of you, I never could have imagined I would go on such a journey.
I could barely even think then. But then Velvet let me keep this compass. And Eisen and Rokuro taught me to be myself.
They certainly did.
And look at Dial. He's a regular part of the Von Altia's crew now.
Even Restless Bienfu and Grimoire are now part of our merry band.
Yep.
Hey, aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh, and the prince and his hawk, and Korogane and Kamawana are with us.
Listen, I've got more part in this tale than any of them.
Hush. Whatever I'd say, you'd say it doesn't matter to you.
At last you begin to understand me. Magicazam.
Oh boy, are we gonna... Oh, I was about to say, we're gonna have skits again?
I wish I had power like that.
I think we got something and I missed it. I don't know what it was. Probably not important. Anyway, I think we might be getting a bunch of skits again.
I didn't think Northgand would be this cold.
But Northgand was Teresa's territory. Wouldn't you have been here with her?
I think having my awareness controlled meant my senses were dulled as well.
I see. But the cold doesn't seem to be bothering Eisen at all. In fact, everyone else seems comfortable here.
If you shiver at these temperatures, you'll never make it on the high seas.
In my youth, I practiced the blade under the blazing sun and through raging blizzards. Besides, when I turned into a demon, extreme temperatures ceased to affect me.
The same thing happened to me. I used to hate winter. So that's some good luck.
But what of yourself? You seem to be handling it just fine.
I'm freezing, actually. I don't know how you stand it.
I loathe the cold more than anything. That's why I've armed myself with a secret weapon. I've stuck thin, yet powerful, Cuckoo brand hand warmers all over myself! I even packed them in my shoes!
Really? That sounds amazing!
I'm willing to share, if you act like a dove.
What?
Go cuckoo, like a dove.
Please share your cuckoo warmers with me. Cuckoo.
You're no velvet, that's for sure.
Do it. Be the dove you've always wanted to be. Alright. Yes, yeah, this is the way. Remember, we were blocked off here pretty early game, so now we're finally coming back.
Look, no guards. I think it's a good thing or a bad thing.
I'd say good. We can march straight in.
This rock looks important. Also, what was all that? Oh, we've got a bunch of, like, little side quests. Still got that dust to find, collect black Nora dolls, talk to the promoter in Helives and hold a performance. All of those sound tremendously fun. I don't know which one to pick. What can we do? Can't help but feel like these ruins look a little bit similar to some other ruins / sewers we've seen. Maybe, just maybe, they did add some cool rocks. Rocks are cool. Have the guards turned to demons?
Are we ready for this?
I think I'm getting slightly better at the combat in this game, at least at, like, combos and stuff. Great. Not very good at fighting bats, apparently. Please stop getting hit. There we go. I'm not very good at landing that one. I think you have to, like, get hit or something. It's like everyone gets stunned. You must murder the bats with extreme prejudice. so many bats. Why are there so many bats? I feel like I've murdered so many bats right now.
No.
Great. I should have swapped. Great, great.
Leave this to me!
I don't like bats. I really don't like bats. They're annoying. Are we done with bats yet? Oh my gosh.
I thought we were done for.
There's so many bats. I'm done with bats. I'm done. Am I even going in the right direction? I'm going back. I just wanted to fight the armor dude. I didn't want to fight an army of bats to go with him.
There sure are a lot of Malachim posted here.
They're probably here to protect the Therian, right?
One would assume.
The exorcist controlling them can't be far then. Be careful.
I almost wonder if it's not even worth complaining anymore, you know? I made the mention coming in, oh look, this looks familiar. And it does. But at this point, at least the story's engaging me enough that I'm slightly less concerned that I've been thrown into a very identical looking place again. A million cat souls. And that one might even be the one that doesn't actually give me anything. I'm done with bats. I don't want any more bats. Get these bats out of my face. Okay, so we've got more of this. Alright. That goes down.
These ruins. This feels like a sad place.
Sad? In what way?
Sorrow permeates this place. As if left behind by people who suffered torment and death. I guess that's a weird impression to get by just looking at some ruins, huh?
I'd trust my feelings if I were you. They'll often lead you to the truth of things. Besides, what you're feeling would explain a thing or two about these ruins.
It would?
Rather than attempting to impress visitors with beauty and opulence, the building and its passageways were built with strength and stability in mind. And that means...
They were anticipating volcanic earthquakes. And they expected that someone might turn violent in these passageways.
Not a bad observation. And what would bring such savage people to these halls? Surely they weren't just passing through.
Then this passage must have led to somewhere. Some room or structure deeper within. A prison for the worst criminals. Or maybe a battle arena.
And that's what gave you a sense of sadness.
If it was an arena, then treasure for the victors might be hidden away somewhere.
Why would it be hidden?
Well, those fighter types might not have been all that nice. And the people who built this place seem to have been the cautious type.
Hidden treasure, huh? Where do you think,
Save your speculation for another day, you two. We have a Therian to find.
Right. Sorry.
So, about that treasure.
Eisen!
Ugh. We'll talk about this later, Laphicet.
All right.
All I heard was Battle Arena from that. Oh, Ghost again. I love ghosts. My main issue that I have going through these places, they seem so large and labyrinthian. I mean, look at all this. There's like a bunch of other routes that we haven't even taken yet. And I didn't go to those routes either. They're just so large and labyrinthian, and it would be one thing if... I've talked about this before too, I'm getting mad that I'm talking about it again. But... like, I have no idea where I'm at, none at all. And I feel like that shouldn't be the case. I should know where I'm at, roughly. Just based on the fact that I should recognize my surroundings instead of being the same stupid sewer hallways. Okay. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not talking about it anymore. Is there gonna be turtles down the hall? This feels turtly. It is not a turtles. Oh, it's a Norman doll.
This Nor doll. It looks a lot like Grimoire and Bienfu, but there's something different about it that I can't quite put my finger on.
I agree. Those two are positively gloomy, but this doll seems calming, yet glamorous too.
Like I said, a quiet radiance.
Yeah.
You think so? I think it's more lethargic or absent-minded. Like it can't tell what's going on in its head. Either way, I'm 1,000 times cuter than that thing.
What's cute about you? People who keep their faces covered are creepy.
I don't know. There's definitely something off about it. It's charming, but a little ominous. Like I can never entirely be at ease around it, if that makes sense.
You think so? Actually, I think it's cute. It reminds me of a little baby.
You think this looks like a baby?
I remember when my sister was about as small as that doll. She had the tiniest little hands, and she tried to grip my pinky as best she could.
Really?
I'd take my pinky with her fingers wrapped around it and poke her cheek, and she'd just be all smiles. I swore to myself I'd always do whatever I could to protect her. Once she got a little older and started fixing meals, lots of weird things began to happen around us. Wherever we went, she was in danger. Demons attacked us. A dragon tried to kidnap her. That's when I first realized what it was that I carried. That the cause of all my sister's pain was my blessing. My Reaper's curse.
So, you left her behind and went on your search for a way to break the curse.
Right. And that's when I met Ifrid. It was from him that I first heard about the Nordals. He thought the stories about them were all just baseless rumors.
I guess we'll never know for sure unless we gather them all. But...
What is it?
I think something good will happen once they're all together.
Why do you say that?
Well, because we found this doll, you shared some of your past with us. That makes me kinda happy. So I think we should get the other three, so more happy stuff happens.
Hard to argue with you there.
Alright. I don't imagine anything good can happen when we get them all together. Maybe they'll start talking to us again and it'll just be terrible. Alright, so this wing was just like treasure chests and stuff. But I think I've got about another 3 or 4 routes I can take even yet. Yeah, there's 2 more even on this floor. Although there appears to be a gap here. So we might be limited. Yeah, we're limited in how far we can go that way. So I don't remember which way we came from. Let's go to the left. Okay. Some of them look like merchants. Okay, so... yeah, this is another town that we'll end up going to later on in the story. We're going to find out there's Therian, or there's like the dark evil that lives in that direction. And we can't go that way until we're told that it's a good idea to go that way. Look at these very difficult and hard to process puzzles. They require you to light 2 lights in order to proceed. I really feel enlightened after doing that one. So I feel like there's going to be another treasure wing. That's mostly correct, although we can get on our cool future board now. Sealed by an unknown force. Okay, yeah, so we can... there's only one way we can really go, then. I just liked what they did in the last game, where they made it so that you just ran really fast. That was fun. I mean, this isn't bad, I suppose. That one was fun. Not the last game, in Exilia 2, I mean. Sorry. I get them confused that, you know, since I've been doing a bunch of the Tales games for recordings and series and all, I've been getting confused recently on, like, all the ones I've done. Like, I still remember back whenever... I think it was kind of a split decision on my part, and I decided to start recording the first Exilia game.
Not even worth my time.
Ooh, Expedition's back.
Alright.
We got swimwear for Magulu, excellent. That's just what she needed. So that probably opened maybe the door with the unknown seal on it. Oh, hello.
Let's go!
Ow. Someone stole my kill and I'm a little bit upset about that. Nice job, Locked Set. You ruined everything. Laffy say, you're ruining me here. Everyone's dead. Okay, I've got a new idea. It's gonna work out excellently. There you go. Wow. What kind of move is that? Alright. I thought I had a great plan going. This is clearly not the great plan I wanted. That move, I don't like it. You just gotta rely on Builder, really. I don't know why these... I mean, I know I got 2 enemies stuck in that battle, so I know why it's difficult, but... Maybe I'm getting behind the curve again of... I went from being really powerful after that grinding, and now I'm starting to get underpowered, maybe? Something like that? I don't know. I didn't even want to get in that battle. It was so long I forgot if I even meant to get in that battle, but I don't think I did.